Okay, well, alright. That means the lizardmen didn't attack us, I don't think, because we're into minor factions now. Lizardmen are really not sure if they want to go at me or not, it seems like. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff in that city. Got one full, pretty damn decent army, and then all the garrison troops. Which are also not too terrible. He does have 4 armies, but... like I said, we defeated 4 armies before with worse troops. Fregnus Slave Maker. Hey, Fregnus. I'm into slaves. You're into slaves. How about we just hang out and be groovy? How's that sound? Oh, Doomtide? Alright, cool. Fine by me. Thankfully, I'm not in a real position where the Doomtides affect me all that much. There we go.
No,
More concerned about this shit after this shit's done, honestly. Yeah, this army's pretty strong. None of our guys are too beat up. And then Hextall has some Blackguard, a bunch of Corsairs, a whole bunch of Dark Shards, a couple Harpies. As long as we can deal with the Stegodons, or as long as we can deal with the giant monsters coming through the door, a lot of this other stuff should get chewed up pretty decently. He doesn't have a lot of actual Saurus warriors. Salamander hunting packs could be a little bit irritating to deal with, but provided we get range with our crossbows, we should be fine. What is this?
The defenses will hold.
Okay. Just let that happen, I guess. Let it happen. Alright, meanwhile.
The Dookie are restless.
That shit up.
I am the first sorceress.
Select that garrison.
Hag
Move
sorceress.
up over here. Get ready to go in on that, I guess.
Impossible.
Impossible. Titan Peaks. This is public order, right? Yeah. Should probably that up, I guess. Got one more turn before we get Walking in Darkness with that increased speed on the battlefield to Witch Elves, Blackguard, Hargonath Executioners, and Sisters of Slaughter, as well as another bonus 10% campaign movement speed, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. Alright, does upgrade 3 get me? Fire Warlocks. Oh, that's actually the last upgrade too. Recruit rank, Cold Ones, War Hydras, Black Dragons, Blackguard, Witch Elves, Sisters of Slaughter. Right. I mean, that would be nice. Yeah, that stuff's okay, I guess. This would be pretty good now, too. Go back and get this. Income from iron mines, gold mines, and stone quarries up 15%. That would be fairly solid to grab now. And, I mean, income from sacking settlements 20% would be pretty darn decent also. Alright. Alright. What do we got here?
Never.
Senga. Just Random lady, apparently. Hey, lady!
The people grow restless.
Yeah, I'm sure the people do. The people are always mad about something. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there's some armies. But they don't look like they can get to Lothern in time, so we might just be able to take Lothern. Tiranoc confederated with Lothern. Makes sense. Hot, hot, hot. Alright. Lizardmen are sieging the shit out of me right now. How many turns until I have a problem? I've got a rebellion problem, too. Rebel in 2 turns. Where's the siege counter? 10 turns before I surrender. How many turns do I have left on supplies? Yeah. It's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna allow me to see it until it's my turn. So, should be able to see it right now by hovering over Hexadol, but it's not actually coming up, so I imagine it's not gonna actually let me know until it rolls around my turn. Imagine we still have an okay amount of time. I mean, if we got attack out of the city, we might end up having problems. But I can't imagine that he's not going to assault me inside the city here at some point. Computer almost never, like, actually tries to just siege you out. So, there we go. That Chaos Army finally got fucking bored. Did you see that shit? That's pretty great. Alright, well now I got 7 turns. That frickin' Chaos Army literally just walked up to the army sieging my city. He was like, fuck you, flop! And started sieging the city. I think that was fucking Mazamundi too that they just swatted. Holy shit.
Charlie!
Rip you guys.
Matic Mal!
Sit down. Apparently. Alright, just one guy rolling around over here. What do we got here?
Futile.
Unlikely.
A little bit spooky. What's Toran Rock got for defenses at this point? Okay. It's alright, I guess. Not great, though, honestly. I also got this
Unlikely.
pile of nonsense occurring as well. Let's do that, I guess. That going on.
The
There's
people
a bunch of
are
stuff happening
displeased.
down there. You...
Hate incarnate.
Hate incarnate. Darkness. Let's assault this garrison again. Nice. What do we got here?
Certainly not. Unwise.
Impossible.
Not too scary.
I am Morath.
I think we just roll up and take Lothern, honestly. I feel that's what we do here.
Phoenix Queen. Don't hold back.
Don't hold back. Yeah, Swordmasters are a little bit spooky, but otherwise, I mean, most of this is
Revenge
not all that
awaits.
scary, to be honest. Bum, bum, bum. You can also just roll around the sides of the city here, too. And abuse the crap out of him. Just set up on the very edge and just walk up, and we'll basically avoid the tower shots. He's got 2 bolt throwers, rip. Yeah, right? It's all over.
Dealers in death.
Probably should just surrender now.
Cold-blooded killers.
Witch elves.
Which elves are they?
Dread spears. Dealers in death.
Too many units can't crunch up far enough on the flanks.
Mother of the Druki.
Alright.
The merciless host. Orders understood.
Advance, Druki! Death is coming!
Go.
Marathi.
Enemy magic. Battle ready. Advance,
Bad boys up in
Druki.
here.
Marathi.
Morathi. Let's drop some pain right on top of this shit.
Feel my fury.
Our magic is strong.
Oh gosh, they're gonna walk right into it. Oh goodness. Oh jeez. Somebody kill. Just a quick 70-some kills. It's fine. How do you make everybody? How do you make everybody move at once? So you click on whatever group of units you want. Let's say I want these Hydras. And then you hold down the Alt key, hold down left click, and then I'll give you the ability to do that with whichever units you want. They'll stay in formation. And if you hold Alt and Control at the same time, you can then spin that as well.
Dread spears.
So I can take these guys, rotate them this way, so they're facing the enemy.
Dark shards!
Of one's doom.
Yep, Alt left click.
Destroy.
Indeed.
For vengeance.
Alright, in we go. On top of that shit.
Hot sorcerer.
Mess this guy's day up. And we got a bunch of horsey boys down here. Let's hit him with the sword tornado. Oh, they just kind of dodged it. Well, it's kind of rolling into those guys. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not great. Whatever.
Fury, come forth.
Whatever.
I've had better sword tornadoes.
At my
Oh, we also have a bit of
command.
shade, so let's hit that up.
Feel my fury.
Like that.
Feel my vengeance.
Gain back some magics real quick.
Eager for battle.
You guys up to like here-ish, I think.
Understood.
Morphe's out. There's like 3 guys down there just
Marathi.
trying to murder me.
Vengeance
Kind of embarrassing
and
for everyone
fury.
involved.
Dealers in
Can we get
death.
shots over the
Dark
top here?
elves.
There we go. Marathi.
At once.
Probably don't want to be in the
Who
middle of all
gets
this shit. Just
Marathi
saying.
moves. Going.
It's a lot of
On the
fucking
move.
nonsense to be kind of
Going now.
caught up in the
I
middle of.
move. Come with me. Fury.
Hey, where am I? Oh, my heartbeat's got fucked up, apparently.
The merciless
Let's
host.
see.
The winds are ours. The winds rise against
That.
enemy magic.
Drop that shit there. was the frickin' sky drop, or the one that frickin' drops out of the sky. Apparently not.
First sorceress.
Alright, well,
Enemy spellcaster.
fortunately we can't drop Pit of Shades directly on top of ourselves, which is annoying. Let's pick this up.
Fury, come forth. Peacemaker.
Let's use that to soak HP.
Spears. The enemy is casting spells.
The enemy is casting spells. Let's run these guys around the front here. Start hitting this door down.
Mother of vengeance.
I might be able to drop this on myself. Yeah, okay. That I can drop on top of myself. That's fine. I mean, to be fair though, Morathi is actually really hard to kill at this point. Like, she's gonna be giving these guys fucking hell for a while. Ow.
Feel my fury.
Where's that? Here, let me soak some magic off you boys.
Feel my vengeance.
Alright,
By your command.
time to start climbing ladders.
Morathi.
The winds are turning. The winds turn against us. Defend order. Odious Rookie. Illyrian
Okay,
roar.
with that shit.
Fury, come forth.
Start climbing out these walls, causing problems. Yeah, she's winning quite
Dark.
well. Let's just do that. Help her out a little bit. Her vigor loss. Yeah. Just killed like 5 freaking dragon princes at one time. So there's like another 4. Morathi with a sword of Cain. Kind of a beast. Does she even have a sword in her hand, or is she just freaking like psychicking these guys down? Yeah, she's just fucking psychic punching these guys.
Behold my fury. Destroy everything.
Battle Group punch. Might be catching more damage from my own freaking
Indeed.
flyers right there, or my own
Vengeance
freaking arrows
awaits.
right there.
By my hand.
Just casually have one
Forward.
mostly naked, pale chick take on the entire battalion's worth of men.
Come
Yeah, she's up
with
at almost
me.
300 kills right now, so
Nagaroth's
she's been doing
fury.
alright. Again, just fucking falcon punching people.
At my command.
Walking you guys down this way, I guess.
Matriarch.
That there.
Peacemaker.
Ow.
Battle ready.
Shut.
If you bolt throwers could stop hitting me in the face, I would appreciate that.
Morathi.
Another sword tornado I could possibly use if I wanted to, but I don't think I need to. Yeah, because right now, Morathi is rocking the 35% ward save, 30% physical resist, 45% missile resist, and 45% magic resist. So yeah, she's
Now.
she does alright for herself.
Rookie. Advance, Rookie.
Take you guys and spread you way the hell out so this freaking shit doesn't do too much damage to you, or do as much damage.
My revenge comes in Malekith's name.
In Malekith's name.
Vengeance awaits.
Just fucking drop a sword tornado on those
Feel
assholes.
my vengeance.
Ready yourselves. Sword Tornado Inc. Her model's not using the sword. No, it's not. She's swinging like she has it.
Nagaroth.
Like she's doing the sword swing motion. But she definitely doesn't have the sword in her hand. So she's definitely just like freaking shooting mind bullets at people right now.
We have failed. All hope is
Which I guess
lost.
I'm okay with. .308. Did alright. See, and this is when Marathi starts getting frickin' nasty. Early on, she's really kind of weak, but once she gets high level, kind of goes around crapping on people. She was in the middle of 2 leaders and like 3 units of freaking Dragon Princes, as well as a group of Sword Masters, and was just freaking standing there and tanking it. Did not care.
Know me.
Those Dragon
and
Princes got a total of 0
spare.
kills because Marathi just stood there and tanked them. Rookie numbers. See it now, Marathi pointing her palm at someone. You're already dead. What? He flies about 20 feet away and his insides explode, right? Omawamu Shinderu. Nani?
What's theirs is mine. Leave no trinket behind.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that.
I am Marathi.
I just want to make sure that I can actually get inside the city. That's the only reason why I'm not, like, just straight sacking it. Some points in Blade Master. I mean, I could get, like, Hatakardi's Blessing and stuff like that as well, but honestly, I think I might just want to make Marathi a freaking monster to fight in melee. Deadly Onslaught would be fucking nice too, obviously.
Mathlam sends a tempest.
Math Man. Blessed
The
by evil.
Sunderer.
Yeah, I mean it does reduce the cooldown on all spells and reduces the cost of a lot of things. But let's see, I've got 4 points right now. 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I have enough points to even get to Blessed by Evil. So. Yeah, it's true. I was just not. Marathi is just a character that you don't have enough points. You just don't. The Dragon Mount would take more damage because the model is large. Yeah. Potentially.
Everywhere ruin.
Yeah, her anti-large is pretty damn good too. You are not wrong. I really feel they should give you more points, maybe not at every level, but every few levels you're not so constrained. I actually like the constrained nature of the point values because it actually like makes you decide what you want as opposed to just being like, I'll eventually get everything, who the fuck cares? You know. But not every character has as many points as Marathi does. Not every character has as many choices. Ugh. But like I said, I actually like having to decide what I want to do as opposed to just being like, whatever. Just put points in things, you know. Marathi is like Terran Marines. 1 Marine by itself is a joke. Once he grows into 100 Marines, he becomes big and strong and rolls over everything. Oh, here comes the death ball. Yeah, let's get daylight denied.
The buildings are crumbling.
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet rebellion is coming.
Sweet Rebellion is here. What are you talking about?
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Beyond your comprehension.
Just get rid of this guy now.
We will make them bleed. I waited long enough.
Alright, what does he got left over here? Just stuff that's somewhat beat up.
Destructive, this one.
What do I want to go with right now? Hang on, how are we looking here?
A terror to their enemies.
Try to get Lashmaster at some point. Oh, did I? will get him.
Tyrant of
I should probably run up
Nagaroth.
here and deal with this fellow. That guy be.
Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
Where are you going?
Striking out.
Freaking big and mean
For
a
the
couple
Witch
minutes ago.
King.
Now what the fuck is going on?
Exterminate them.
Fucking running away. You wanted to take my city, you're all like, "Rrr." Now you're fleeing. Your Ula has faded. Oh shit. I forgot that this place has a special battle map. He does have one ion cannon beastie boy, so we'll have to be a little bit careful, but we should be able to destroy most of these guys with our crossbow bolts pretty effectively.
Lord of Fear!
Lord of Fear.
Merciless warriors!
Indeed, we are merciless. It's one of our defining character traits, is our lack of mercy.
Cold-blooded killers. Dealers in death. Blackguards.
I love it how freaking edgy the freaking Dark Elves are. Dealers in death, cold-blooded killers. And yet their morale is pretty bad early on, so they just fucking run away from shit all the time. I want to keep these guys a little bit backed off, so when inevitably the giant monsters come charging through the line, they don't immediately just hit my guys in the face. I got more reinforcements coming on too.
Noble born!
Okay, let's do it.
Blackguards. Dealers in death.
Slay them!
So the bolt throwers nail that. I actually should have this guy sit over the top of the bolt thrower and give them reload.
Eager for battle! Advance, Druki!
Bleak swords.
Big swords.
Carnage awaits.
Give that reload bonus.
Druki, forward.
Dark Elves!
Should have it here shortly. There we go. Loose. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of damage. Just gonna speed it up until he decides he wants to come over here, I guess. There we go. There we go. He's got an aura right now. He's just got. He just has the auto attack slow.
Lustrian blood for Cain.
Let's get some ice down on these fellows. Some quick casual 45 kills. Don't mind me.
Sorceress of Ron.
Sculptors as well. Scuttle boy. Oh, there's that. Now we shot it across the line though, so we'll be alright. Their sorcery is majestic, apparently. That's one down. That's one down.
No mercy. Enemy fire. We are ready, as you say.
No mercy!
Shit out.
Leaving! Move!
Dealers in death.
Oh, actually, you
Without
guys
question.
on that. Put that out. Just dragon breath the shit out of that. Blah. Double back around this way, dive on top of this person, and it's over. Cool. Cool. Old Rovarian. Or Roveron. Someday I'll pronounce this guy's name correctly. Today is not that day.
Death to the weak.
Lizardmen slaves. I don't know how that really works. I feel like lizardmen would make pretty shitty slaves, honestly.
Dread Lord of the Druki, I shall not rest.
Back up the fallen gates real quick.
Hate incarnate.
Okay. Did I
A terror to their enemies.
kindle flame? Secret of Dawn. So that. That. Is there anything else that we can build anywhere, really? Turnock. I wouldn't think about the realism of Lizardmen slaves. Remember that in the game, the Tomb Kings have public order. I mean, there's lots of wars that happen, or that happened in the past with the Tomb Kings, because each king technically wants to be their own, like, ruling power.
Unwise.
The Tomb Kings having public order makes more fucking sense than, like, the vampires having public order. But I guess the vampire public order is the humans that live in the vampire lands, essentially. Is what that would be. And yet all the rebellions are skeletons, so... But the Tomb Kings actually have, like, souls and shit. Whereas the... So they're a little bit more autonomous. That's the highest echelons of the powers. The majority of the modern Tomb Kings are just mindless soldiers. Well, not completely mindless, but... Like, they still have... They still go to the... They still have to be, like, raised from... the afterlife. Get their souls stuck back into another skeleton. They're not like, they're not like the skeletons raised by the necromancers for the vampire counts. Which is why they walk differently as well. Like, if you watch the vampire count skeletons, they all move in the exact same motion because they're being puppeted, whereas the Tomb King skeletons run like more like a normal person does. Archers have arrows guided by their god.
Misguided.
I think that's pretty much all I can do this turn. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh yeah, vampire skeletons have absolutely no like thought at all, obviously. Vampire skeletons are purely just a skeleton that's been picked up and is being marionetted. No, stay away from White Peak. I need that place. Yeah. On that note, I do really love the way the vampire count skeletons move because of that. Yeah, it's a good touch. It's a nice touch. I like it that they added that as like a little bit of like they didn't have to. Okay, well apparently the lore masters are now in charge of everything in Uthwan. Okie dokie. And I'm not at war with the lore masters, so sweet. Yeah, they didn't have to do that, but they did, and I think that's awesome. It's little things like that 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 really bring the game to life, honestly. Well, good thing I got Lothern before they confederated, right?
What do you want?
What do you want, Frogman? No. No peace. Only war. Meanwhile, Lord Croak is on his freaking hover chair.
I speak for the Druki. What is it you desire?
No, no military alliance. It's not happening. What does it make a croak? As long as the computer doesn't actually use him in an army, he probably won't. Which, for whatever reason, the computer tends to keep Lord Croak outside of an army, and I don't know why. It's like Lord Croak is legitimately one of the strongest freaking. Actually, he might be the strongest caster in the entire game. And he's just a fucking hero unit. Yeah. It's weird. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain. To be fair, Lord Croak and Lore is a fucking floating belt of destruction. Oh yeah, I mean he deserves to be as strong as he is. I'm not saying that he doesn't. It's just that the computer tends not to use him properly for whatever reason. Like seriously, stick that Skelly boy into an army and go blow things up. Giant skeleton frogman. Would love to see AI overhauled to make better use of magic and AI that use winds to punish battle lines, etc. Right? The Scryer does use nukes to decent effect. It depends on how much you disrespect them, really, honestly. It's kind of on you as a player to disrespect the nukes and get yourself blown up. If you spread properly, it's not quite as bad, obviously, but
furious.
this Clan Scryer will nuke the shit out of you if you let them. They are not afraid. Punish you for being stupid.
I am the first sorceress.
Run at him. There we go. Spawn gate's leveling up. Oh yeah, that's right, it got de-leveled. Part of me wants to run up to Sildator real fast and heal faster. Let's see, where's the border? Right there?
Dreadlord of Nagaroth, I admire your darkness.
I don't even know if that actually heals me any faster. Let's see. 9 turns.
Rest is for the weak. Lord of the Black Court.
Yeah, it's pretty much a horse piece. Pretty much a horse piece. Love turning unwinnable battles into glorious victories thanks to tactical WMDs. I mean, that's Skaven for you, right? I've had them nuke me a few times. It's painful. First time he killed most of his army rather than mine. Second, he killed most of mine. You never know. You never know with the Skaven what you're gonna get. Asinine mortal. Alright, well. So looking pretty good here. I mean, eventually Techless, I'm sure, will get sick of my ass, but this gives me the time I need to go kill the Lizardman off. Because now I don't have to deal with the High Elves for a little bit. Oh, shit. Bleak Hold Fortress got burned to the ground. Should probably go back and get that at some point. But yeah, I need to finish off these lizard boys down here. Might just burn freaking pop to the ground if these guys own most of that shit. I want to get Maku Peaks and all this crap, though. Want to grab that shit up. This port, 660. We're getting a good amount of money per turn right now, too. Which is nice. Let's see. Where's my slave market? Let us... Isthmus of Lustria. Let's see, no more slaves on the isthmus. Actually, hang on. Turnak Titan Peaks. Kalor. Lothern. What province is this? It's Aetine, and this is Kalor. We really don't need, probably don't want any slaves in. Kalor. We don't really need any slaves in Kalor. Just cut slaves to Kalor. Cut slaves to Aetine for the moment. Tirnak, that's fine. Titan Peaks, yes, definitely. Black Coast. So Black Coast is over here, right? Is it Black Coast? Yeah, we probably don't need slaves going to the Black Coast right now. There we go. So Titan Peaks, Tirnak, and the Isthmus of Lustria. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work.
Black-hearted dread.
That'll do. Yeah, so what is that? It's a word of pain. Causes damage to combatants, absorbs hit points of enemies, strong versus single combatants. Okay, so that's basically just yeah, it's Soul Stealer. That's
I watch from the shadows.
same as Marathi has. It's fucking shit. Which is pretty decent. Pretty good single target. I should probably level up Pit of Shades to level 2 at some point, shouldn't I? Reduce the Winds of Magic cost a little bit at least. Then again, I'm running out of points, so I don't know. I mean, it's been doing fine even without that. I mean, I guess it just makes it a little bit cheaper. Cooldown by 50% though. Yeah, that's probably worth. Yeah. Okay.
Mother of the
Just about healed up. Who are we at war with now? Who the hell are we at war with now? Bretonia, busy being strength rank 1 as usual. These days. Textile. Oh. Hey, Clan Scryer, you want to trade?
Most traveled rat of Scryer. Not logical!
Fine. You big old rat doofus.
I knew.
Don't test me, ingrate.
Oh, calm down, lady. My gosh. My gosh. Alright. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I usually don't like to say such things on stream. I mean, it's right along the edge of TOS, but... some people just gotta be called out. Are they gonna attack those? No, okay, they're leave the rebels alone. I just didn't call them a dingus. That's true. That's true. I mean, that's pretty rough. It's rough even for me. Like I'm usually pretty loose and groovy with the insults, but yeah, dingus. So that one's right up there. Oh, he actually threw him into an army. Whoa ho ho. Whoa ho ho. Hey, leave the Ziggurat of Dawn alone. It's my city, and I like to keep it that way. Frickin' lizard men running around all over the place. Yeah, it'd be interesting if the computer was better at casting magic. That would definitely change the dynamics of lots of fights. Computer is like absolutely horrendous with freaking like wind spells and stuff like that as well, because it doesn't seem to understand like hitting other units other than the main unit that it's targeting. Like it targets one unit and then it doesn't like think, like if you're sitting in a long line, if you have formed the patented long line, it doesn't really like aim the wind spell down the line of units that you have. It just targets like a unit, and then the wind spell shoots off in a random vast direction. It needs to like understand how units are actually like set up on the map and how to affect, like how the spell affects multiple units. The computer just has absolutely no concept of that shit. It just knows it should cast it at an unit, and that's all it knows. Same reason it uses the vampire cannon abilities wrong, right? Yeah, the cannon abilities, it usually just throws it, like, it hits like half of one unit or something. Because it also like shoots the middle of the unit, too. As opposed to like trying to shoot it through like the entirety of the unit. So it doesn't even hit like all of a unit. It usually hits like half of one unit.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Alright, let's run up here and assault this shit. Success.
Lord of
Here and
Fear.
attack this shit. Hey, buddy. A little bit beat up, and he does have Lord Croak, so we'll see how this works out, I guess. I think we would probably just nuke Lord Croak out, though, with like my leader or something. Shoot him in the face with my bow and arrow real quick. With the crossbow. Does it respond well to a dragon to the face? Probably not. Only one way to find out, though.
Blackguards. Great spears.
Great spears.
In death. Blackguards.
Go. Let's tip this stuff out
We
on
are
the
ready.
flanks. Like so.
Cool and deadly.
Stuff there. Put you here. Put you
Bolt
here.
throwers. We are ready.
Stuff in whole position. Set you up over here, I guess.
Going. I go forth.
I go forth. Where is Croakman? There he is.
Blood shall flow.
Alright, Mr. Croakman. Coming at you with 600 fucking missile damage. He also gets loose, which is nice. At least I think he does. Yeah, he benefits from loose as well. He gets the reload. Advantage. Dark Elves OP. Dark Elves are pretty good. Elves in general are pretty good. She says only assassin was 1,000 missile damage. Yeah, right. Shit.
Eager for battle.
Seeing as how I'm here, let's do this real quick as well. Excuse me, pardon me. There we go. Thankfully I have a freaking, like, bandolier of potions, so... Oh, there's one. There's the shield down. Oh, hi. Verbs. Going at me. You mean mass shades? Is that what you're saying?
Dreadlord. Honor the king.
There's really nothing back here that's too threatening. I'm just gonna drop on top of Lord. Hello. Drag it in the face. Yum.
Dark shards. Dealers in death. The merciless host. Merciless warriors. Dark shards.
British all crossbow with shields. I mean, that's all good until somebody gets close, obviously, and then you can start running into problems. How we doing back here? Lord Croak versus Dragon. Who will win?
Black Dogs. Orders understood.
Start splitting the army. Yeah. As long as you can not be, as long as you're not fighting more than one army at a time, that's fine.
Nagarothi!
As you say. Carnage awaits.
If you have to fight outnumbered for any reason, you're
To battle!
not going to do very well.
Cold-blooded killers.
Get swarmed in anyway.
Carnage awaits.
But as long as you can keep it like as a one-on-one,
Black Gods.
Sorceress
like
of
20
blood!
units on 20 units. Pretty alright.
Aria! Aria! Aria!
Just run your second rank match.
The merciless host. No survivors.
Good,
We are ready.
Maybe
Daruki,
even numbers in the
forward.
castle. Yeah.
Advancing. Dread spears. By
But yeah, obviously the friggin' Dark Elves have such an amazing set of ranged units. Yeah, I definitely can see that being possible.
Move.
I feel like I struggle a lot with Total War battles. I can't seem to figure it out. I mean, a lot of it's just me knowing what your units are capable of and how to move them around to get the best out of them. What's going to kill them, what you're able to actually just stand there and tank, that kind of crap. So it takes a little bit of practice to understand like what your units are able to do. The hero missile buff, right? Also, various factions you'll struggle more or less with, because some factions have worse units early game than other factions do. So it really depends on what you're working with as well.
Cain honors me. Death is coming.
Death is coming.
Black-hearted.
Hey-oh!
Slaughter calls us.
1k damage range Dark Elves. Yep.
I waited long enough.
Yes, indeed.
Going
Go up
for
here, get the Skeggy, I guess, seeing as we're in this area.
Destructive, this one.
Let's get
Useful.
Dark in the Skies. Give us more reload.
A terror to their enemies.
I mean, obviously, Zoo, if you have any, like, specific questions, I will do my best to answer. I'm sure the chat will be able to help out as well. Obviously, I don't know exactly what you're struggling with, so I can only make general statements. I guess dwarves are hard to fight, but there are none around in Nagrand area. Well, the dwarves are actually not too bad, because you have so much armor piercing as the high elves, or the dark elves. It's the high elves too now with the sisters, but the AP bolts are pretty dang good against the dwarves. She's back again. Goon is back. Tell us, King. Hey, Murph, how's it going? Hooah! Bringing too many or too little of one type. Yeah. So ranged is very, very good in the game right now. Armor piercing ranged is one of the best things in the game in general. So in a lot of cases, you just need some kind of front-lining unit, usually like spearmen or something, to hold the enemy back as your ranged units just decimate the enemy. In most cases. At least that's like the really, like, very, like, base army stuff, unless you're playing a faction that doesn't have ranged units, in which case then it's a different story, but for the most part. Murder a friend? Always. Now we report to the great plan, to the great plan, to the great plan. Alright, stop. Ula time.
I am the first sorceress.
What do we got? Rebellion. Another one. Forming up there.
The Sunderer.
Could run down here and get this.
Hag sorceress.
Probably worth my time.
of blood.
And obviously, if you're playing a faction that has big monsters in the late game, you want to get some of those. Usually, like 4 or 5 of those bad boys later on. But mostly, you just want to keep your composition so you have like just kind of level up so that your front line gets beefier tech-wise as you're going, and then back it up with better missile units going forward. I mean, like, these guys honestly are like tier 2 missile units, and they're some of the best missile units in the game, so like sometimes you don't even need to upgrade all that much for your missiles. Cane Sword is even worth it? Hell yeah, it is. I'm freaking swinging for 790 right now, boy. 690 goddamn armor piercing damage? Fuck yes. 94 melee attack.
To the vengeful slaughter.
Marathi with the Sword of Cain is really hard for the enemy to deal with. So damn strong. -8 public order. Eh, who fucking cares? You're gonna have public order problems anyways. Who gives a shit? If you're playing a legendary, you might as well just accept the fact that you're gonna have public order problems until like super late game when you got a shitload of public order buildings. Just suck it up. Forgot about pirates.
Black Guards.
Black
The
gods.
merciless host.
What faction are you trying to play as, Zoo?
Merciless warriors.
Again, I'm just kind of making like general statements about
Dark
some factions. Not every faction can do what I'm talking about, because obviously they don't have the proper units for it.
Dark elves.
So I just got a monster black hole and wrecked the team. Black hole! Super massive. Super massive. The real question is, if you had the Sword of Cain but could never Ula, or you could Ula but never had the Sword of Cain, what would you pick? I would Ula, man. I'm just trying to find one I enjoy decent with, so I've been rotating through them at random. Okay, gotcha. Nothing wrong with that. As soon as it happened, they called GG. Laughter. They died, of course.
Black Guards. We understand.
First sorceress. Fury.
So one of the voice lines that the skinks have is they go, "Ula, skinks!" Which I believe roughly translates into hunting or something like that. So they're basically like shouting like hunting skinks or whatever. But we basically just gotta use this as a general term of any kind of excitement, you know.
Black Guards.
A little bit of a channel meme at this point.
The merciless host.
Go, go, go.
Marathi.
Alright, let's Sword of Cain those guys up. Pull that. Let's drop Pit of Shades. Can't really drop Pit of Shades on top of myself, unfortunately.
With me.
Try to
Vengeance awaits.
see if I can't pull myself back out of here and get a good pit.
Black Guards. Battle calls.
Charge. Charge. On in. Should
By
be
your
here.
command.
Agreed.
I mean, she'll probably be fine just staying stuck in. I'd just like to get a good Pit of Shades down. So I'd really like to cast a Pit of Shades right on top of myself. Yeah, let's do that shit.
Feel my fury.
Just casually diving the Lord 8 units by yourself. Yeah, alright.
Eager for battle. Following orders.
Don't worry about it.
Merciless warriors.
Okay, there, Warlocks, fuck them up.
Marathi! Fury, come forth!
Any good place for a pit of shades yet? Sure. Over there, I guess. The giant crab in the middle of my frickin' archers.
Rookie, forward!
Probably do something about that. Forgot the giant crab was here.
Dealers in death.
Potentially a giant enemy crab.
No mercy.
Hydro Fire's pretty good, yeah. He's got to be out of fucking melee to actually be able to use it as well. And also you need
As you say.
a straight line of fire.
Carnage awaits!
Hills and stuff cause problems with it.
The merciless host. Death is coming.
Matriarch!
Get that real quick.
Witch elves! At
Push you
once!
guys in. Oh, there we go.
Skilled murderesses.
Rookie, forward!
Gorilla?
Blackguards! No
You mean
survivors!
gorilla deployment? Or what do you...
Marathi!
I could drop with a sword of cane on top of myself, probably. Guerrilla deployment is Vanguard deployment. It allows you to deploy outside of the normal starting zone. Oh, the giant crab? Giant enemy crab? Yeah, giant hermit crab. Yeah, them witch elves. 106, 116. Nice. Good shit.
The hag sorceress ascends. Take these wretches away.
There's a good. There's a nice casual 20 grand.
Mother of the
I'll take it.
coming ashore. Boop. Yes.
Okay, what do I want to go with here? Do I want to get Lashmaster? Or do I want to just keep buffing Marathi to make her a crazy murder machine? I might just do that, honestly. See, if I got 4 points, I could do Woundmaker and Survivalist. And again, I could get Deadly Onslaught as well. Let's get Survivalist. Stay alive, stay alive.
Lord of the Black Court.
That stuff done. Hey, look, a giant monkey. I guess from a distance, it's kind of like lumbering and has like 2 big arms, so. Just think, had you gone down Marathi's other tree, she could have had even more magic attack and melee defense, you noob. You noob!
That will incur my wrath.
How long until Arnhem has? She's got 4 turns.
Do not
Okay.
displease me.
Should be fine. The crab should not have moves like this. Everybody wishes they had moves like crab. Alright. What's going on up here? What's over here? Citizen snips. What? Right. Alright, so we're gonna get Skeggy here, and then we'll try to swing down and start taking like Maku Peaks and shit like that. Can I trade with anybody else? No. I want to trade. I want to trade.
Clans, make this
Give
quick.
give trade. No. Okay. Screw you too, Ratman. Screw you too. It broke my knife. What, Snake? That's impossible. Crab. Battle. Let me take a look at this. Is this what I think it is? Oh gosh. You brought a t-shirt to wear on stream when Classic comes out? Nice. What does it say? Or is it just a picture? You're not going naked. That's true, we are. Right now, all of us are going against Twitch TOS under our clothes. I'm surprised my channel hasn't been banned yet. Alright, let's try to finish off these fucking lizardmen, shall we? You're never nude. Fair. Yeah, right, stream all naked under my clothes. What are they gonna do with me? Rap rot. Hey, Cape. How's it going? How was your day? I mean, yeah, just clearly, Chair is well dressed. How is what do we got here? Oh gosh. All right then. Conditions acceptable. Some good shit right there. Solid.